Okay, Aries, looks like you're going to be taking your show on the road on some levels. You're going to be thinking things through, what it is you really want to be doing. As I said already, you're willing to work hard. You're willing to put the effort out. You do have some skills that'll work in a couple areas, but you need to find those people that might take you on. Okay, so, hey Shirley, hi there. So the Emperor, so just let me just step back again. So the Aries person who is sun sign, moon sign, or ascendant, we want to look to working hard, putting our effort and energy out there. Whatever you have learned, you want to use, and if you need to learn a few more things or take on some more courses or classes, this is a really good time for you. You may not really know what it is you want to engage in. So this is a good time for you to speak to a good friend or speak to an elder and sort of ask them what they think that you could do. So some sort of consultant would be a really good thing for you to look at in order to get a better picture for what it is you should be putting your time and energy into. So there might have been some arguments or disputes the last little while with certain people. I think this is just you trying to figure out who you want to be around and who you don't want to be around. So this is a really good time for you to look at those people that irritate or aggravate you and just, kindly cut them out of your life and move forward. I do think that you might be inclined to meet someone. To me, it looks like, you've been hoping to meet somebody who's going to want to spend time with you, someone who's worth your spending time with, someone who's spiritual, someone who's kind, caring, giving, all those things. And it may have taken some time for you to, figure out what it is you really want in a person. So I don't think you're as, willing to just receive anybody who gives you attention. I see you being far more selective about who you want in and around your life. Okay. So yeah, I do think you're going to take some time in September to engage in some sort of educational thing. You may not have the kind of money that you really want to put to that, but just take one thing at a time. Stepping stones are there for you. So maybe you just take, a short course instead of a long course, just to sort of give you what you need. You may have some trouble with your children, with your youth, even if they're adults. You may have some issues there, or you may also have some issues with those with your children's other parent. There could be some knocking on that door in terms of if you've been broken up from that parent. Could be a knocking on the door from that long lost love, and maybe they want to go a second time around. I'm not sure that's a great idea, but you might consider, the ages, the length of time that there's been between you, so that you can, life's too short to hold grudges. So you might just do some reconsidering. Okay. There could have been, if when you look back at some of the issues that were stirred back in the day, there could have been some mental health issues. There could have been some, menopausal issues, or even, what do they call that when the men go in their 40s? I forget what that's called. But you know what I'm talking about. So when somebody starts to go from their youth to their crone or to their elderly energy, this is when this kind of, problems may happen in a relationship. So there might be an opportunity to look back and to let go of that, and new opportunities for relationships, sometimes with the old loves, but just about, I would say that Aries is going to be looking at possible relationships in the coming 3 or 4 weeks. Midlife crises. Oh, Lisa George, thank you, my love. That's it. All right, so as far as money, I'm going to say that there's still a little bit of a struggle with that. It's not that you don't have it. It's more that there's just a lot of expenses, and of course there is with I was going to say inflammation. Inflation. That's the word I'm looking for. However, you're making the best of it, and I see lots of good times with friends and family. maybe doing things that don't cost a lot of money, trying to have nice times together, sharing spiritual time, sharing good laughs, sharing food, that type of thing. I see a lot of that going on. So if you've been feeling a little depressed, a little down, this is going to be a time to lighten up and move forward. You might have made some poor judgments in the recent days. Maybe you struggled a little bit with some sickness or something like that. Yeah. So I think you're going to be a little more careful. I think you're going to be a lot more careful with maybe washing your hands, disinfecting your hands. I don't see the mask thing, but I do see you keeping a better distance and washing your hands a whole lot more. Okay? And a lot of events, a lot of things going on, lots of good times. I mean, yeah, this looks like a really good time coming in the next month. So I'm glad to say that to you. So overall health, I think you have maybe already had the bad stint, and the coming days are going to be strong and healthy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that, because my mom's an Aries, and one of my best friends actually a lot of my best friends are Aries. So I do see Aries getting some love from somebody that has been around them for a long time. Thank you for all the likes. That was really nice of you. I really appreciate that. And anyone who is sitting listening, yeah, please knock that screen a few times. So yeah, just keep on moving in that direction. I think that you'll be doing well. So as I said about money, I already said about health, and now we're going to talk. I already said something about love too. Yeah. So I do want you to be careful. I do see one idiot that's going to come your way, and you got to catch that one really fast. If you see any lies or trickster behavior, catch it quick. What you're seeing is actually really there. Okay? So that's for Aries. Aries. So now we're going to be doing Taurus.